Yo, welcome to Team RaddTitan. This is Geo here, and over there is Alex. If you don't know us, we are the RaddTitan team and family. We're going to be going over the weekly collectors chat. Apologies for last week. It's the 6-week holiday. We've both got kids and families and stuff, so sometimes things happen and schedules cannot be appeased from either end. We've got a few things to go over today, so we're going to be trying to talk about the current situation with PCS and the Ghost Rider debacle that they find themselves in. We have reached out to Ant for a response regarding what's been going on. We're going to be covering what's been happening with us over the last 12 days. And then we're going to be showing some fan art pieces, some licensed pieces, all the latest updates, all the good stuff. We'll also be fielding your questions. Was this chat number 403, Alex? 403?
403.
So we've been doing this a long time. As you can tell, and that's even when we don't go on every week, so that's crazy. And we will be obviously fielding anything that you want to talk about and ask. If there's any sort of subject you want us to cover or a discussion that you think is important to talk about, we're here for that. We're here for that all day and every day. So I hope everybody's well and having a blessed end of August. It's now, is it tomorrow, the 1st of September, is it?
No, Tuesday.
Shit, really?
Yeah, Tuesday. It's 31st tomorrow. It's my sister's birthday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I also think there was something important that you didn't cover, which was the fact that we're late because you eat a fucking bacon sandwich. That's quite important. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's why we're late, because this fucker, I'm sitting here, I'm early, I'm waiting for him. He then fucking rocks on and goes, yeah, my wife's bringing me a fucking bacon sandwich. So, yeah, I'm like, okay. Then she comes in with 2 big fucking baguettes full of bacon. And it's just like, I'm sitting here watching this cunt eat his fucking sandwich. So, yeah, great.
But on the plus side, I did happen to learn that in Japan, Mega Man is called Rockman. I did not know that before I started eating this sandwich. So if we would have gone on live straight away, that would have been a little nugget of information that I would have never found out.
I had to fill in the void of George sitting there going, I'm like, oh, this is awkward. This is really awkward. Let me just talk about random stuff. Yeah.
It's worth it. Totally worth it. Nothing beats eating a bit of swine and listening to somebody tell you interesting facts about fucking 90s and 80s Nintendo games. It's a win all day.
I think I do remember that, but then I didn't know it. But then when I read it, I was like, yeah, I vaguely remember that. I do vaguely remember that. So yeah, and also like quite a grim couple of weeks. Quite a lot of people have been fucking dying, haven't they? So we literally had like Hayden Pentari, or whatever her name is, the woman from Heroes. She died. Then Dolly Parton died. Then Tim Curry died. Then Peter Cullen died.
Yeah, Optimus Prime.
So yeah, I think someone else did as well. But it's been
Dolly Parton died, which is just, that was sad.
She actually did a thing where she's got like a shrine thing, and it basically says that there's a song in there. It's like an unreleased song or an album or something, and you can't unlock it until 100th birthday.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Always.
2046, basically. Her song's going to come out. Yeah. Isn't it Rockman Dash? A Rockman Dash? I don't know. I just remember I was trying to find on this Japanese site. I'm trying to find Mega Man stuff for George because I know he's quite a big fan of it. I'm typing in Mega Man, nothing's coming up, and I'm like, what's going on? So I had to go onto Wikipedia, and then it's Rockman. So I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think what else has happened this week. I've got a couple of things in actually. I'm going to unbox these. So I've got all these blokey things. They're like Nightwing, Batman Beyond, Superman, and I can't get the others out. But yeah, Superman and
Batman Beyond. That's the nice black and red suit, isn't it?
Yeah, Harley Quinn and Superman. This is like the movie Superman, though. That sucks. But anyway, so they sent those across, so we're going to open those up and have a little play with them. Apparently, they're there's a lot of small parts, so I'm going to be careful with that.
Yeah, they not like sheets of like plastic, and you have to break the bits off and put them together.
Nah, I don't think so. I really hope not, because. Oh, well, keep talking, man.
Fuck, I can't even open sandwich if I have to keep talking.
Well, you just made me now want to open this, because if it's those things, I can't do them. I remember when I was a kid, my dad did them, oh man, you're right. Oh, damn. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yes. Oh man, I got to build one of them, haven't I?
Yeah, just definitely pick. Send one to me anyway. Send me the Batman Beyond one. I like that suit. Me and George will build it.
You can have the Nightwing.
No.
Oh man, the Nightwing is 100 pieces. Oh yeah, dude, man, you've really fucked up my evening now. God, look at that! Look.
I did say to you. I did say that. I did start in there. And my homework. You told me that the mate said, "Oh, like, I got some of these," and I was like, "I swear you've got build those." You're like, "No, I don't think so." Yeah, I do.
Well, god damn. Yeah, they're builds. People are saying, yeah. That's made my day. Need an assembly video. I'm going to pick one of them. And now George has just picked the coolest one, hasn't he? Because that's the only good one.
Good shit.
That one does actually pretty good. Yeah.
That's one.
Oh wow, yeah. And you've got guns and shit as well. Look at that.
Okay.
This is going to be special. All right, I'm going to work out which one is the easiest to put together, and I'm going to try and do that.
If you're going to do a video and you think Batman Beyond is the best one, just keep that. So I don't care. I'm easy.
I think view wise, just because of the name, is like Superman's going to be the best one, isn't it?
No idea.
Or Batman. Was it
Batman?
Fucking
thing.
So, yeah. Well, anyway, I got to work out anyway, and then all right, you do one as well. Then you do an assembly video.
That'd be real bad. It'd be so bad.
We'll see how well that goes. But anyway, they sent those across, and we got to build them now.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I didn't think
I find Lego a fucking challenge.
Well, that's been sitting here for ages. Look at that. That's been sitting here for like, I don't know, over a year, I think.
What was that? Oh, a little Wolverine.
Yeah, Mary bought me that, and I'm literally like, oh yeah, it's from X-Men '97, and I don't think it even says how many parts it is, but I'm just like, it can't be that many parts, can it?
It can fucking be.
Can't be. But that's literally been sitting there, and I'm just like, I can't not be bothered to do that. But literally, now I know that's an assembly one. I was meant to do it tomorrow, but I didn't realize it's bank holiday. So Logan ain't at nursery, so he's got to wait now till Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, man.
They all start from school next week, don't they? So everyone starts up again.
Yeah. So, that's really made me realize now I've got to be fucking alert when I put that together. And I got to clear off my desk a little bit, make some space, I think. Oh man. But yeah, no, actually, well, all jokes aside, that could be quite fun. But we'll see how well that goes. What else has been? Oh yeah, I got in the MaddX Wolverine. Got some pictures of that. I know Cat Dad's in the comments, and he's selling one on eBay. Cat Dad, if you're there, what's the edition size of that? Because it doesn't say on the bottom of it. I was just curious about that. Yeah, I got that. It's the original MaddX one, not one of the newer ones. And it's not been painted very well. And it doesn't hold up too good, I don't think. I think the Sabertooth is a better piece, but it could be also because it was a better paint. There is parts of it, like the body, I don't think is terrible. But then just the heads, the way they've been painted, they're all like, I don't know, look at that, like really dark. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
It's like meant to be like the part that has like the eyes and the nose and stuff has got jaundice. And the other part Get close, come in close. So I can see that a bit closer. Jesus, the other close is a different ethnicity, man. That looks like a really, really angry Indian Wolverine, bro. That's a Rajarine.
Look at that one. Look at that one. Look at that one.
That's a Spanish Wolverine.
Yeah.
El Sliso.
And then the Sabertooth head on it as well. Jeez. And then someone are just lazy as fuck when they did that. But anyway, I might have to use it as a piece to attempt to see if I can paint it.
That would be funny.
I sent George like an audio clip, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, the Wolverine arrived. The paint is poor, and the sculpt is terrible." You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that guy in it from Friends.
Yeah,
he's talking
David.
about the ring in it for Phoebe, and it's like the curry is poor and cloudy. The color is.
No, it starts off with Chandler. Chandler goes, "Isn't an engagement ring meant to have a diamond?" He's like, "Yeah, it has." He goes, "Oh yeah." Yeah. He goes, "Oh yeah, but the clarity is poor." Yeah.
He's funny that.
God, you're killing my sales, man.
I never knew for years that the guy that does all the Simpson voices.
I think he got done though, didn't he? I think he got like, because he was a poo, he got like cancelled.
Because he was who?
He did the voice for a poo, the Indian Quickie Mart guy. So because of that, I think he got like cancelled from that. Is that Hank Azaria or something? Yeah,
cancelled for that.
I think they cancelled like from the Simpsons.
How do you get cancelled anyway?
Fuck knows. But yeah,
mate,
so
I tell you what, I had the fucking strangest conversation today with my son, right, with George, right? So George says to me, right, he says, we're at the dinner table, everyone's there, he's like, where does poo come from? Right? So I'm like, my wife look at each other and like, who's going to field this one? So I'm like, okay, I've got the nutritionist qualifications. I got I can get into this. I'm talking about how food's broken down, how it goes into your gut, how it's all weight, all of this stuff I'm talking about, right? And then you go to the toilet and you crap it all out, right? And then he looks a bit shocked at me, right? He's like proper like shocked in his face. And I'm like, okay. He's like, where does Tigger come from?
Tigger. Oh, we need to put it out.
That's fucking good.
Just such a shit joke.
We're
going all the dad jokes now. Damn.
Yeah, we're on there already.
I was actually like, that's really funny because last night I had a conversation with Logan about basically he kind of said something about food, and he said he ate loads of food basically, and he was like, he said I ate too much. He ate too much food. He said. I said, yeah, that means you're going to have a big poo. And he kind of looked at me, and I literally said to him, like, yeah, when you eat your food, and I was like, put my hand on his stomach, it moves down into your down, and then you poo. And he's like just laughing. So it's like, yeah, you can't really have that conversation with a 2-year-old, can you? But the other day as well, it was hilarious.
At least he's laughing. At least you didn't scare the crap out of him.
No, he literally, Mary, he was doing something wrong. I can't remember. He was doing something stupid anyway. And then Mary told him to stop, and then she goes, "Are you sorry?" And he went, a little. and she just like laughing. She couldn't like not hold in.
You can't go so cute, man.
Yeah, but he's getting well cheeky now. Getting really cheeky now. Let's go through some comments. Who we got now? It's Happy JCG in the house. How you doing? Yo. Tuning at the pool. Oh, nice. You was over the pool last time.
Congratulations. That's what we want. Fucking wish I
New
was
in
there.
the house. How you doing? Epic fail. Good evening. How's it
Welcome,
going?
brother.
Abby JCG. Not much. Waiting on the Venom unboxing. Yeah. Keep waiting.
Mm-hmm.
All good. Hope you're well. How did the job go? Yeah, I didn't get it. Yeah, I didn't get that job. Was good. How's it going? Collectibles.
Nobody fancies being bankrupt today.
Yeah. Spider Rogue, how you doing? Evening peeps. Yo, J&D Bane production pics. Yeah, I've got those in the photo, in the images. Evening all. Craig in the house. How you doing?
Welcome, brother.
Collectibles. Bane looked great, but I'm sticking to no DC collection. Go through these. Babe's looking better than the prototype. Cross fingers. I think it means Bane. Bane, bloody phone. Definitely a Babe though. Rather get a glimpse of halfway, but whatever floats your boat. So you catch up.
Don't fancy her at all.
Leventon in the house. How you doing? There was a film where her. There was a film where her and Jake Gyllenhaal just like fucking all the time.
Yeah, love and other drugs. It actually isn't that. It actually is quite depressing. I don't like her, so I don't like her. You know what I mean? So don't find her attractive.
Yeah.
Does nothing for me at all.
Fingers crossed. Okay, they'll talk about it. When is it starting? George.
What?
No, just George Chair, 64, 36. Man's got to eat.
That's to eat. Man doesn't get on chat.
There's Tony Fennell in the house. Tommy Cole.
I just saw Lee Everington's. I just saw his room tour thing as well. Cool, man.
I haven't seen it yet. I did like Nerd of Our Order. It's me, Evan. Ryan Tech, how you doing? More small parts than PCS Ghost Rider. Shots fired. I'm putting together a 11,900 piece Lego set. God, Mold King Star Destroyer with Wolf. Oh God, get away. Dave Wolf in the house. I wrote it on the box, but it's out in the garage. No worries, man. No worries. Talking about the edition size. The fuck is that? Talking about Wolverine. Comic O'Leary, how's it going? Goro. I don't know. Gortoy? Or Gortu, YouTube? How many statues do you lads have on pre-order? I think I've got 3. I've got the other stuff as well. 5, 6. Oh no, and then fuck no. I shouldn't have jumped in with that 3 because it's more than that. That was really bad.
I've
jumping
got
into one so quickly there.
One with Hexbus, one with Nonna C. Excuse me. I have
1, 2, 3.
Maybe 2 with ATF, I think. So I've got Battle Beast and I've got Morg. So yeah, not many. I've got PCS Tiamat on its way to me. So that's like shipping. That's on the boat, or it should be on the boat. Yeah.
Venomized Hulk.
So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get that, but
if that
yeah.
happens. Be optimistic. I've got Exo Resin, Wolverine versus Silver Samurai, Exo Resin, Silver Surfer, Nova, and Galactus.
Well, shit, I got 2 Apocalypses as well.
I thought we had 3
I've got MaddX Apocalypse and Exo Resin Apocalypse as well.
XM Iron Man suit up, XM Spider-Man transformation, XM Modern Thor, which should be here already. 1/6 scale Cloud, Sephiroth, and Tifa from Dream Studios. Fuck's sake. Oh, and the 27 Abyss Spider-Man on the wall. So, yeah. Funny because I have a conversation with the kids about Pooh yesterday, but then their parents made me go off the bus. God. How's it going, gents? If you haven't done already, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Thanks, Nelson.
Thanks, brother.
Cheers, buddy. You're much better at that than we are. Alex, are you still pre-ordering statues? Only a few. Only a few. I'm going to get all the Final Fantasy ones. Ralph, how you doing? Geo, can you tell the story where I sent him a helpful video about a statue and he didn't ask for fucking help for it? Geo, can you tell the story where where I sent him a helpful video about a statue he didn't ask for fucking help for?
I think, is he talking about the Dr. Octopus thing? I think he is.
Oh,
is that
really?
what you're talking about? I think he is talking about that. I don't know if he's talking about that.
Well, what happened?
No, like I put a comment out or something like I can't remember what it was, but we were talking and he sent me like I sort of shared like about like getting the Dr. Octopus box in, the Wolfpack one.
Yeah.
And it must have been translated in the comments a little bit like that. It was XM's Dr. Octopus. So then someone sent me loads of advice regarding like what to look out for that piece, but they didn't specify like that it was XM's one. They were just like, oh, this is a bit loose. And they said like the money bag and this and that and the other. And I was like, so I messaged and I was like, can you tell me what you're talking about? And then they done me a lovely like video and everything showing me what was wrong. Like, oh, let me show you this, let me show you that. And then I was like, yeah, dude, I don't have that piece. That's not the piece I've got. It was funny. It did make me laugh, but it was a really like, it was quick. Like, it was really fast. Like I said, like, can you like show me a video of what you're talking about? Straight away, it was like done and like trying to help and shit. It was well funny.
Thanks, Gio, for your kind words about the collection tour. No regular Sideshow PF Hulk. No,
don't need it. We've got like that Hulk. It's a nice Hulk, but I have the Hulk transformation. That's never going anywhere. So that's just not happening. And Alex has the Legendary Beast one. So just. It's just we need a fucking another big green Hulk in our collection. Like we need another arsehole. It's just not worth.
Yeah, I've got the Hulk versus Wolverine diorama as well. Both of them up there. Don't know if you can
But at least that's a dio. You can get away with that kind of shit. Yeah. It's so big, man. Like exactly, Legendary Beast is massive and transformation is massive as well.
I had to customize my cases, especially for that piece, really, because. These cases are 110 high on the top centimeters, and he's probably got about I don't know that much on top of him. So yeah, it's not much. And I thought to myself, well, if I angle him slightly, if I like angle the base out, I can kind of get a bit more in there. But it didn't work out because of the depth. It doesn't change anything when you angle it.
Annoying when that happens.
I think, as I say, I mean, just they are two of the best Hulks out there. So, and I think he's a massive Hulk, but at the same time, it works in that cube because I've got a life-size Wolverine bust and I've got the diorama in the middle where they're fighting, and I've got all Bowens going across the front of them like busts. So I think it's quite a nice kind of mix up in there.
They're my favourite kind of cubes, that kind of thing.
When you
have like a fan art in there, you have like a licensed piece, you have a you're mixing all these sort of genres together. I love that shit.
I do need to move it around a little bit, but I do like it. Alex, please, a serious question about Figurama. You worked with Mr. Shanab on the marketing team for a while. What happened to the studio? Dude, I've been gone for like over 3 years. Yeah, it must be like 3 years I left there. So I don't know. I mean, literally, all I know is like, the guy who was my staff member, he left, and he was doing a lot of work. Like he was really good. He was doing the marketing side of stuff. and then you had the community person. She left. So yeah, it's not looking good. And then there's all this kind of wait list conversion stuff that keeps happening, but then people are not actually getting anything. I got a message actually to say that they're sending across the 10th anniversary Vash for us to review, and it's like, okay, thank you. They sent the tracking number. I reply back and go, is this by air or by sea? When's it arriving? I didn't even get a reply after that. And I'm like, you just reached out to us to say you're going to send us something, and you're not even replying to us to say what you're actually doing. So I don't know what's happening there. And it's really sad because, I have very fond memories of Figurama, and they did some very, very good pieces. The Devilman versus Amon was absolutely amazing. I still got that in a box. I still need to find a space for that to go. But, the Serene is on the way. She's absolutely stunning. They've got some fantastic pieces. But the thing is like, it's just going the same route as all the other companies where the radio silence just doesn't help them. And then all of a sudden there's these big flash sales going on all the other sites for all their pieces where they're pieces that they're meant to be delivering to people, but then they're getting bargain prices for people who are ordering it later. So it's worrying. It's really worrying.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. The same with XM. I don't know what's happening with XM. There's all these rumors going around now that the gallery's closed, and there was this thing on Google Images where it showed that the gallery's permanently closed, and then there was a claim. Yeah, there was a claim that the Google page was taken over, and someone updated it to cause drama. Sounds like bullshit, but then someone I speak to who is not the biggest XM fan, it's probably the only time they've actually kind of stood up for them in a way and said, someone did that to my business. Someone did it to my business, changed the phone number to a rival business, and it took us 4 months to get it back. So he said it just, what happens is someone puts in like a request that they are the page owner. It will message the person to say, hey, this person's putting a request. If you don't reply in 3 days, then they take ownership. So that doesn't surprise me with the XM side because people are not really doing much over there, so they wouldn't reply. So and then there's rumors about them moving operations to Taiwan, which is where the new owner is from. So I don't know. And then I messaged about our pre-orders, and I got the reply back saying I'm in Taiwan this week. So, it could be. I don't know. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, hopefully, again, we don't want to see any company go out of business, but at the same time, they're just not doing themselves any favors. And it's really sad with like XM, for example, where, they were quiet for so long. They are delivering. That's the thing, is they are still delivering. They are sending pieces out, which, if they had no intention of coming back, they didn't need to do that. They could have just liquidated and, done whatever. But they are trying to get things out, and there is evidence of them getting things out, which is a positive. But again, without funds coming in, I don't know how long they can keep that up. And then the thing on top of that is, even if they get everything out that they're meant to, with the period of time it's taken to get it out, and with all of the pieces that have been put out of these massive discount prices, people are just going to wait and say, I'm not pre-ordering day one. Why? I'd be fucking mad to pre-order day one. So I even though if they bring out the best piece, which their first piece was meant to be collectors, they actually did that. What is it? A Dragon Zara Optimus Prime thing. They did that so they didn't lose the license. It was basically along the same lines of why they released that really shit Fantastic Four movie back in 2014-15. So the Fox didn't lose the license. They had to put a movie out. It's the same kind of thing. They had to put out a statue. So they didn't lose the license. And it wasn't the greatest statue. It was a render, whatever else. but their first statue was meant to be Galactus. And even if this is the best Galactus, this is absolutely amazing. I don't see distributors picking it up. I don't see people taking the risk, and I don't know. It's a really tough one. Really tough one. Yeah, that's my long. You could have eaten your bacon sandwich, Jen.
I've finished anyway. But no, I mean, I think that's probably the most terrifying point out of all of that. What you just said was the fact that I don't think collectors are stupid enough to start pre-ordering anything. Not waiting, they'll just wait. New projects, they definitely. I just don't see people getting behind. I see the odd fucking person jumping in day one shit all the time. I'm sure that there's a handful of them kind of cats out there, but majority of the savvy people are just going to wait and be like, why would I do that? I can get it when I'll end up buying it on Hexabus in like 2 years' time for fucking like a third of the price. Why would I do that?
Yeah. Well, the other side of it is working with companies. As many companies as I've worked for, the people who say day one and even say ordered and whatever else, they're full of shit. A lot of them, they never spend a penny, and it's hilarious when you as a company you're going, yeah, ordered, all this stuff, and you're like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. So wow. Yeah, it's funny. There's a lot of that.
That's got to be the most retarded thing I've ever had.
But does it surprise you?
I think it does in a little way. I find things like that a tad disappointing. I would say that, you know what I mean? I don't, what you're trying to do, lead your fellow man to make a bad decision. A decision you're not prepared to back yourself. That just makes you a cunt. You know what I mean? There's no other nice words I can give you. You're a cunt.
Yeah.
With the emphasis on the word. Because that, if you're doing that, and you haven't done it, you're trying to lead people.
Yeah.
Trying to goad people into a decision to jump when you're not jumping. And that's not okay.
Yeah.
There's no other way there's no other angle that people can spin on it than say, oh well, I'm going to. You can't. You say you've ordered and it's day one and all this and you aren't standing by your word, then what you're trying to do is influence a group, a crowd. People into buying or doing something, and that's not okay. But then people that do the fucking thing, I really dislike people that if you show a picture of I don't know, I got in a Mega Red or something, I got in the Dr. Octopus, and then someone in the comments goes, I prefer this one, and it's the company it's like a company owner sharing their project. That shit I got no fucking time for. People that pretend that they're collectors when they ain't, when they're business people and they're trying to fucking just push their own.
Well, that was why we fell out with the I think it was Icebreakers. They were doing that all the time. And all their pieces were so bad. That's when you asked me the other day if the Wolverine is the worst piece I've ever got. That Psylocke is probably the worst piece ever, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we didn't buy that,
I mean, the person must have been on meth to think that sending that to us was a good idea. I literally, I have no idea what kind of fucking drugged up retard would think, I know what we're going to do. We're going to send this piece of shit to the most savagest reviewers in the fucking community. What a fucking stupid person.
And the funny thing is he actually said, are there any pieces that you like? And it was like, yeah, man, Onslaught, Blackheart, and there was like 3 or 4 of them. And then he sent the fucking J. Scott Campbell Psylocke, which was like horrendous. And he sent that other fucking idiot on Onslaught, you know that?
Who?
That fucking Medina.
Oh.
He said, I'm sure he sent him Onslaught.
Okay.
So I was like, well, what are you doing, man? But you know the funny thing that happened with that? I'm sure I told you this. When that Psylocke came, I got hit with a massive bill. I got like a huge FedEx bill for it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't FedEx. It was it might be like UPS or something like that. But what happened is they delivered it. I didn't have a bill, and then I got it like the day after. I got the bill, and they're like going, "Oh, you owe £280," and I'm like, "No, I don't want it." And then literally, I said to them, "No, come back and collect the parcel." And they came back, right? And what happened is I opened the parcel from the bottom, took out all the black foam, kept that, and then basically refilled the box with another box and weighed it. So it weighed exactly the same, taped all the bottom up, and then gave the guy a box of like shit, basically. And then I messaged the guy at the time. I think his name was like Stan Man Wong or something like that. I messaged him and I'm like, mate, this is what's happened. And you're going to get a random box of like literally, like it's literally had some rocks and like actually a brick in it or something like that just to make up the weight. And he's like, oh, really? Well, yeah, because they tried charging me the taxes and I refused to pay them. And I said, take it back and destroy it or do whatever. And he said like a couple of weeks later, he was like, yeah, the box arrived. The box arrived. So they sent it all the way back to him. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst. I think that's definitely the worst.
Craig is saying the Hulk, the Grey Betty, looks like the best Hulk banging piece.
It's do you know what? It's a funny piece that because whenever I share a picture of that or a video of that on Instagram, it goes mad. It literally goes mad. It's 100K every time, like every single time.
Yeah.
It's always 100K, whether it's a picture, a video, a short, anything you share. People seem to really like that piece. That's like one that does very, very well. And I have like I share Hulks quite regularly, and like Wolverines regularly, and you understand that certain characters do better for sure. But that always does really well based on the merits of it. It's a very it's quite unique. It's like a unique piece, but I think it's a very, very I think it's a beautiful piece, really. I know that I always ask the commission, I'm like, why is his buttons undone? Like, how suggestive are you being here? It's like well suggestive because he's like, the top of his jeans is like breaking open. Like he's going to fucking ram Betty with his fucking monster fucking grey vein beast.
Sun's getting real low, buddy.
You know what I mean? But it's, he said to me, it's just like, he says, absolutely not part of the plan. It was just, his jeans ripping, they look like you because of the transformation and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I can't. Everybody seems to think it's very super suggestive, like about what's going on there. Because the whole concept is meant to be like him like saving her. You know what I mean? He's like saving her, and he's like, then he's like got her like protecting her. And it's a bit like, yeah, but his jeans ripped, and she's not wearing any bottoms. It's a bit like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, just fuck her. He's gonna fuck her. Yeah.
I just don't know how much of that you're gonna get away with, bro.
The regular version, yeah. Wanted the negative zone, but then ended up being the regular one. Please, that's the Figurama thing. Can't wait to see how it looks next. Okay, yeah. I'm hoping it scales well. The because the thing about the OG Comic it is overscaled, and I had the SDZ hanging Spider-Man up there, and people were going, "Oh, it looks like it's 1/5. It looks like it's too small." But the thing is because the Comic is so big, that's why it looks that way. And I measured it as well, and it was literally he is 5'10". It was exactly spot on. So yeah. Phil, hope you both well. Darren. Oh, Darren Crofer. Is it Darren Crofer?
Whose fucking account are you using now?
Yeah, is that? I'm about to say, Darren, you just commented up here on your missus one. Or is it a different Darren?
From Hull. Nuts.
Many people have been waiting over 4 years. Oh, we'll talk about some of the XM pieces. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, what's it? Godfrey CS. I think you're waiting on the Godzilla, and that's probably the worst one to be waiting for. Allegedly, what it is they lost the license, and they're going to still try and make it, but I don't know how it's going to work. So yeah, it's hard to talk about really, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do make it. They're meant to be reaching out to all the people who ordered it, but this was meant to be when we did the interview. So I hear they don't pay the shipping company in China. Oh, you talk about Figurama now? Hold on. Many people waiting for 4 years. I think that's XM. Long since completely sold out and shipped. The shipping company, apparently the shipping company thing is Figurama. What's the score with Tweetheads these days? Anyone know? I cancelled 2 Catwoman variants I had with Sideshow without loss. They're still delivering. They're going through Sideshow now. So, yeah.
You've got the security now of basically ordering through Sideshow.
Yeah. When I say day one, I'm day one, but that's just because I'm stupid. Let me get through these comments.
It really doesn't, like, you really need to genuinely, you need to adjust your level of thinking there. You don't owe anybody any loyalty, and if the project looks good, that's a great thing. And I completely understand about making a statement and being like, "That's the right thing for me." But it really, we're not living in a time in collecting where that's necessary. The urgency to buy pieces is dead. You don't need to do that no more. Sit back, gather all information, relax, and make your move when you feel like you have all the equation that you can make the right decision. Do not think that anybody requires your loyalty, or that you making a statement early means that when the piece comes out and it's a banger and you're right, that you can refer to day one as being some sort of like, like a, I was right all along kind of game. Because this shit's, in the famous words of Denzel Washington, this shit's chess, not checkers. Take your time, make your moves, see, shop, find the best prices, find the best distributors, find the best fucking place. Don't just jump in the first thing you see, the first time you see it. That's not the era that we're living in. Those days, we were there for those days. We remember them very well. Things like Thanos on Throne selling out in like 6 minutes. We were there. We were there for the PCS era where stuff was gone in seconds, like literally 150 ES, bang, finished, gone. Never seeing it again. Sold out day one. There is no selling out day ones no more. That don't happen. And it hasn't happened for probably about maybe Thanos on Throne. When was the last day one pre-order that sold out that you can think of? Thanos is the last one. Yeah, anyone. Think of anyone.
Well, I mean, obviously,
you see, not your bullshit distributors. No,
as I'm saying, that's what J&D and XM and all them do.
No, and that's not legitimate sold out. That's not legitimate sold out. That is promised distributors buying in bulk. That is not the same. I'm talking about a genuine. You can't get this now. It's hard,
I mean, even the when I was at PCS, the exclusive, what's his name, Michael Myers bus sold out. There was 200 of those. They sold out in 24 hours. But then, yeah, there was a bunch of them that went to Sideshow. But a lot of them did sell on the website.
Yeah. We're not talking, see what I mean? It's really hard. It's hard to find. You should be able to.
Well, it's also,
bang, bang,
it's also hard. Yeah, it's also hard because you don't know the logistics of what's going where and whatever else. So a lot of the time with the J&D stuff, when they sell out, it means they've got rid of all their allocation, but it's with all the distributors now. So that's the thing, as you say. Let me just go through these comments. Sorry, there's a lot. Hexbus does have payment plans, and they're actually very flexible. You can literally, same as Sideshow and same as some other companies, where you can say like, I want to pay $50 now, I want to pay $100 here, I want to pay whatever here. As long as it's all paid up by the time is ready to ship, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Hulk and Betty could have been great, but it falls on his ass due to making Betty the way they did, in my opinion.
You're talking about the she's like a little bit, what is it? She like appears almost slightly Asian, doesn't she? That's how I see her. She I mean, when you look at her, she's got a slightly it's not like It's not like she's like proper like fucking Asian. She just has like a slight Asian sort of young girl look to her.
Yeah. Alex and Geo, talking about scale, what are your thoughts on the Sideshow Red Hulk that me and Geo have compared to the scale of the Red Hulk? I'm not going to lie, I've never seen the proper scaled Red Hulk from XM. I've only seen the wrong one. That's the only one I've seen.
So we know what we know to be factually accurate is that you got two situations here. One, the Red Hulk that we had repainted is Pablo Vigiano, however you want to say it, and it is very heavily crunched over. He's on one knee, leaning very. He's almost half as tall as he would be if he stood up. He'd be double the size. Now, what I can tell you factually is two things. One, I have my Red Hulk next to the Transformation Hulk from XM Studios, and the proportions are almost identical. The feet are the same size and the hands are the same size of both statues. But the difference is the transformation is up and reaching up. So it's got a lot more apparent size. It looks bigger, but it isn't bigger. Like when
there
you
were people
see
saying though that the XM transformation was a bit underscaled, didn't they?
Yeah, well, this is what I'm sort of getting at. I think people have always said it's not, because you got to remember the transformation is based on sort of the sort of old Hulk. You understand? So we're going into the sort of the, what was it? The 19. When was what was it? 60s was it for the Hulk? 1960.
Yeah.
So we're talking about that. That is the transformation, isn't it?
Two or three, I think.
Yeah, he's not transforming into what we know now. So we're talking. The Hulk has always been, originally, he is 7 foot. That is the size of the original Bruce Banner Hulk. The first Hulk is a 7 foot monster. It's always been claimed that. The 7 foot Green Goliath, the 7 foot, ape, all of Green Ape and all that shit that they used to call it years and years ago. He's 7
There's
feet.
also the argument about
feet.
when, but there's the argument about Hulk, as he gets angry and angry, he gets bigger and bigger, but then he's just transformed, so he's going to be as small as possible Green Hulk.
That is an adaptation. That is not an original thought. Stan Lee, when he created the Hulk, that was not the idea. The Hulk doesn't start as never had started as, the angrier he gets, the bigger he gets. That is an adaptation that has come in years, decades later. Even in the 80s, that wasn't the situation with the Hulk. That started coming in late 90s, where it was like, the angrier he gets, the bigger he gets, the stronger he gets. That's later.
No, but the point is that if he is meant to be small, that some people say small, well, he's only just transformed. So if it is going by the argument that the Hulk gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, he's at the smallest point because he's only just transformed. If that makes sense.
I get your point, but like I say, I think when you're talking about a statue, you can't you've got to look at the reference art they're sort of trying to go with, or the concept, and that is the original transformation Hulk. That's why he has all the brow and the more caveman sort of look, the ape, the gorilla look. Like I'm saying, the Red Hulk is a similar size to the Transformation Hulk, is the same type of size. Yeah. But we know that the XM Studios Red Hulk, for example, was traditionally sculpted and it was overscaled in its very first outing when it was shown. So therefore, it had to be sent back. You were there, Alex. You remember it had to be sent back, redone, and a second sculpt had to be made, and it was rescaled. But I think the Red Hulk is a big, like I've seen it in person, the real one, the proper one, the one that people have. I think even Lee has it, and it is. I think that's a big Hulk. I think that's a big Hulk. So I mean, but not in a bad way. But I think it's in all the like comic stuff, the Joseph Loeb stuff, Jeff Loeb stuff, the Hulks are the same. Like the Red Hulk and the Green Hulk, when they fight together, they're the same size. They're always the same size. One's not bigger than the other. So I guess the sort of boring and shit answer is that the Vigiano sculpt is very heavily leaned. I think if he stood up, he would probably be. What is the statue? Is it like about 23 in total with the base? So I think it's 23 with the base. So if you say that the Hulk, looking at the size of the base, I'd say you're looking at the bottom where his foot is. I think you're looking at around about an inch and a half, and at the top where the knee is bent, you're looking at about maybe 4 inches. So I would say the Hulk is around 20 inches tall, like bent over. So standing, I think he's going to be at least 27 to 28 inches tall. Standing. I don't know what that makes him, but I think that makes him like a big Hulk. He was standing up. What's the size of check out Red Hulk?
That's 108 inches.
Yeah, but what's the Vigiano size? Can you find that on Sideshow? The OG.
That is, if you from what you said, that's 9 foot bang on.
Okay, check out how tall that Hulk is. I'm guessing at 23. I'm guessing. Going back nearly maybe almost 8-9 years of owning that beast. I think he's about 23 inches tall, 22, 23 inches tall. And he's heavily crouched. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking right at it. And if he put that leg up straight, he would go through my glass, which is 30 inches tall.
God, man, when that came out, that was £420, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wow! It's only 20 inches.
Okay, so then we've got it. So 20 inches. So that means, like I said, with the base and stuff, it means bent over he's around 17. So standing up, he's going to be around, like I said, around 7 or 8 taller. So you just deduct. So you deduct the 3 from 28. So he'd be about 25 inches. The figure be 25 inches ish. Standing up.
Okay, that's 8 foot 4.
11. Okay, yeah, that's about it. I would say they're around anywhere between 8.5, 9 feet tall. Them in terms of quarter scale Hulks.
Yeah, there's another one as well. So, no idea about the Beast Wars, but it did look amazing when I saw the prototype in there. Another one, thanks, Cat Dad, for pointing out. Just our thoughts going out to Thor Gunderson and his family at the moment. Thoughts and prayers going out. His mother just passed away, so that's big thoughts on that. And obviously, there's a big shock. He's very, very close to his mum. So hope all goes well, and all the best, my man.
Yeah, it's horrible news. I spoke to him. When it happened. I saw that what happened. I reached out to him and obviously just sending prayers really. And you never know what to say. You never. There's never the right words in these situations. But sometimes I don't know what it is. Sometimes silence doesn't feel like the right option either. So I reached out to him and had a conversation with him. And, bless him. It's a horrible loss. And from what I gather, I've never had the privilege of meeting the woman, but so many people said she was like so fucking lovely, and like you fell in love with her almost instantly. So I'm sure that
because you used to have the grill out, the barbecues and stuff, and people used to come along to those.
Yeah, but I'm sure that our friend, and he is like a good friend of ours, I'm sure that he's in a lot of pain. So these things never go. This sort of high never leaves you, but you just sort of learn to live with it in your own way. And obviously, just sending prayers and well wishes, and hopefully we'll see that smile and laughter on his face one day again. Because the thing about Thor is he's an infectious character with like how he's the type of person that when you speak to him, you care about him almost instantly. It's a very strange thing that he has. He has that ability to do that, and I'm people always say I'm a little, I'm harder to impress than most, and he's just always like, it's the second you're chatting with him, you care about him and his situation. So yeah, we're praying for you, brother. God bless you, and rest easy, and hope strength and calm find you as quick as possible.
I'll leave it there because I'm not good at that kind of thing. I said my bit before. So yeah, Helmy, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're good. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Bummed you weren't at San Diego Comic-Con. Hall H for the Marvel was super hyped. Would have been epic to share a moment with you. Yeah, buddy. Sorry. We got to do Japan, at least. Also, Geo, what's one epic Godzilla piece you'd love to own? It's got to be King Ghidorah, isn't it?
I do like King Ghidorah a lot. I like the spiral one that they did. I like that. There's like it's just the size of them things that really make it sort of impossible for me. That's why I've got the Defo-Real stuff. I want to have some sort of I've got the posters and all that kind of thing, and all the movies.
Hold on a minute. You're saying this, but then you've just ordered fucking Tiamat, you dickhead.
Yeah, but like Tiamat's like more for my son, really. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm genuinely shitting my pants. So we'll see.
It's big, man.
Well, it's big. It's 3 boxes.
XM Studios Red Hulk is a lot bigger than the Sideshow one we own. I'll send you pics. His feet are double the size. His arms are twice the size. Jesus,
Yes,
I thought they toned it down a lot.
Nah, I have no doubt about that because I've seen it. I've seen it in person, and it's fucking massive, like shockingly massive, like when you see it. So the Red Hulk you can't put with the Red Hulk from XM you can't put with the Transformation Hulk. They don't scale. They don't scale well together at all. It dwarfs it. The Red Hulk dwarfs it. So I'm not surprised by that at all. But I think that Red Hulk, I don't know what it measures at, but I reckon that's a 10-foot Hulk.
Wow, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've only seen the original sculpt, and that one was humongous.
I remember speaking to Ben, and he says it's still too big. The second time round, I spoke to Ben about it, and he was like, "It's still too big." They were still having problems. I had to cut things back and change things. Like I remember. So it would,
very traditional, though.
Exactly that.
How much longer until I see my XM Venom Hulk? Said it was shipped June the 17th. Spec Fiction. We're over 90 days. That's not 90 days. June 17th. That's like 70 days. Anyway, that's still a long time, but
70 days. So
yeah,
70 days. The average is around about sort of like 5-6 weeks. So that's if it's by a seat.
It's closer to 8 to 10 now, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So what you're talking, 10 weeks, 10 times 7, 70 days. You should start worrying if you don't see it within the next 2 weeks. You should really have it between 12 weeks. 12 weeks is the longest it should take. 3 months.
I literally had mine from Hexapus. They took like to the day. It was, I think, September, November. So September, October, 2 months to the day. It was 22nd of September, and then 22nd of November.
I think the average is, like you're saying, it's around 8 weeks average. But there is a 3-month wait time. It can be 3 months.
It can be, and it's also to do with, obviously. Okay, this is Spec Fiction, for example. Let's say Todd is arranging shipping on the 16th or 17th. It may not get sent out for 2 weeks by the guys in China. And that's how
it needs to be a full container, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It needs to be full. So again, you're looking at the 17th as the starting date. But like Alex is saying, and rightly so, is that let's say, for example, that what we don't know, the variables that we do not know are how full was that container when your fucking box was put in it. Because if it was full and your box was the last one in, then it gets shipped on the 17th. But if it's half full, you're waiting another week or two. If it's not even half full, you're waiting maybe 3 weeks until that's full up with everyone's orders to go. So yeah, like Alex is saying, the 17th is very loose in terms of did it actually get on the sea on that date. The likelihood is no. And like I'm saying, the 17th of June you have until the 17th of September before you should be worried. 3 months is the standard sort of, that is how long it's going to take. It's not late until you get to 12 weeks.
What do you guys think of STL pieces? Some look really. That's really funny. For Brilliant Jim, that is really funny that you're saying that, because Lee, who's above you there, love the Thor Gunderson. Lee and I had a conversation about this yesterday. He sent me an email about a topic to talk about on the chat. I think we may need to leave it though till next week, because we're getting kind of like, we're an hour in and we need to get into the images, but we'll do that as a topic for next week. We'll talk about STL files, printing them, kits and all this kind of stuff. So it's a really good topic, but we want to give it the time. So we'll move that to next week for Brilliant Jim. Thanks for bringing it up. And as I say, Lee wanted to talk about that as well. So that was definitely on the list. Big pieces looking over Geo's shoulder. Yeah, the Thanos. Still no tracking. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. You might want to chase it up.
Yeah, you want to chase that. And that's, speaking of which, actually, it's a good time to mention that he is actually, Spec Fiction is our sponsor this week. So you should reach out to Todd Johnson. You should have a little conversation with him regarding, he's very, very open, and you can reach him and you can grab him and you can chat to him. Spec Fiction shop. Spec Fiction's been in the game for a really long time. So he's been here, long before we got here. He's in partnering up with David Igo as well in the Reventure sort of branding, and they're doing all the Rosetta stuff and loads of other stuff. They're doing some really cool shit. So, but other than that, he does own one of the most legitimate companies for distributing licensed pieces. You can also get unlicensed bits and pieces as well. You can find statues you're looking for. He helped me find a really hard to find MaddX Green Goblin that I was looking for a long time. It took me ages, then he managed to hook me up with that. So, check him out. Go onto our, scan the QR code. You can get over there and see there's some crazy deals all the time, and he's got some mad offers, so you can get things. And if he doesn't have it, you should reach out and see. And if there's something like that you're waiting on, you have to reach out to him and let him chase up what's going on, because his communication is pretty good. You just need to get through and start chatting to him.
Still waiting on my XM Carnage from Hexapus. That should be any day now, man. That literally should be any day now. Got my first Marvel quarter scale Doctor Doom from Sideshow, OG stand-in version. Watched yours video back in the day. The room was a lot more empty back then, Geo.
I remember, man. That's that was a nice piece. I got like a custom made. I took it actually from Fat Monster Studio in Prague. Was like the Fantastic Four, like broken symbol on his base. Really fucking helped that piece a lot. It really did make that look a lot better.
Because there is that big fucking question mark over what that base is.
Looks like he's standing on the fucking submarine lid.
It's weird, isn't it? All right, let's do this. Let's get into these comments. With the stuff with PCS Ghost Rider, I mean, I reached out to Ant and his kind of second in command. They didn't see the message for like 2 days, which is weird. And then they have read it now, but I've not got a response to it at the moment. Let me just check and see. Nope, that's my sister. She's not going to help much with the chat.
Cow.
Oh, my dad. What did you say?
Nothing.
Cow. It's her birthday.
Cow.
Yeah, be nice. So yeah, no, with that, they haven't responded yet. Hopefully they will respond on there. But the thing is as well, with the kind of rumor mill stuff and the things going on in the community, there doesn't seem to be one person who has received that piece intact. And then what's happened is I have been told that they have recalled the piece. So they are going to recall it. They're going to take on extra kind of QC at the factory. They were due to ship a whole other batch, but with the price point and with the issues they're having, they can't really afford to send out anymore at the moment. So I think it's a good thing that they are recalling them, and I think it's a good thing that they are taking the initiative to do this. And I really hope that they can improve on it. It's a very expensive piece, so yeah, and it's not acceptable to receive something like that with acceptable to receive anything with breakage, but to receive something that's like $3.5-4 grand to get it in hand, it's a lot of money to get something that's broken. And there's a whole other side about the responses that you get from the customer service side of things as well, but that's a whole other ball game, whole other conversation, isn't it? Let's move into these pictures, otherwise we're never going to get onto it. So this is what I got in. I haven't actually finished the video. I started the video and then I didn't finish.
You not get the whole piece in the fucking shot or what?
Oh, fuck off. Jesus Christ.
Just wondered what happened to the rest of him. It's like fucking, what happened?
No, he's on holiday.
Can you do landscape for that? It's better. Yeah, a bit like that. That's it. Yeah, but why not landscape, man? Why is it so narrow? He's quite long. I would have thought you'd have gone into a different angle for that shot.
Well, then, anyway. I did actually unbox the Vulture, which I've got over there. I haven't actually done anything with him yet. I'm kind of waiting. He is really tall, the Vulture. It's quite long. The Vulture's really tall.
Them portraits are wicked, especially that classic one.
Yeah, so this
I think that's the best
one.
part really of this Sabertooth is the portraits. I think they're great.
Even the monster, this kind of one is actually really nice about the feral.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's nice. It's just I think
it's actually much nicer than I thought it was. This one as well.
I like that one more.
The only thing I don't like is I don't like the claw thing on his elbow. It's a bit like small. I prefer.
Yeah, I've made that joke before. With this piece, I feel like that's the part that they sort of drop the ball on it. I think his claws and his look at that quality of that. It's so cool. I think the claws on it and the spike on the back of it are kind of little. I feel like it's a big emphasis of the character, and I think if you look at the hands, for example, look at him now, right? Look at your statue now, right? Yeah, do you not notice that the hands? Then where's the emphasis on them? They're like you go up close into his hands. Go into close in. Just look. See how his hands are not open. Look at the back ones as well. They're not open. They're like this. Why aren't they like that? To emphasize the size. Look at the back one. The same thing. Open them fucking fingers up, and that will then fill this space that's going on around underneath his armpit with these big fucking claws. But both hands are like this, and I can't understand why they did this. There's the one thing that I never, and obviously the little spike on the thing which I'm not showing, but it's only a little one. It's a bit like,
yeah, I'm surprised you didn't use
come on, man, open them fucking hands up.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is the spike bothers me, but the claws don't really bother me that much, to be honest. The claws don't bother me at all. It's actually the spike on his elbow. That's what bothers me. Is he taking off his Wolverine, his Sabertooth one? Is that what he's doing, or he's just fucked off? He's just given up.
No.
Anyway, so that came in. There you go. I thought you were getting yours down.
Just got thirsty. Needed a drink. But yeah, no.
I thought you were getting your Sabertooth hand down.
No. No. I mean, the Sideshow, both versions of Sideshows, they do that. They open up all the hands are open. So you really get that sort of the threat, the violence of it. That's the weapon, right? Sorry, dog's jumping on top of me. But I just feel like I feel that's the only thing. The jumping thing bothered a lot of people. The jumping, the one-legged landing thing. But I always thought that was awesome. I thought it showed his agility, which is a real solid strength of Sabertooth, the only part I just didn't like was the fact that they didn't seem to emphasize his claws a lot.
Thinking about trying to find the Wolverine life-size buster Geo did the review on.
one did I do?
The one with all the smashed up face.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. The ATF one.
Mitchell
I got
Lawrence in the
a
house.
lot of trouble for that. I got into a lot of trouble with that. With my missus. So much trouble.
You've also got the Robocop in you need to review.
Yeah, Robocop has arrived. I haven't. It's not got an art box, which I found weird because
I was actually, I was going to ask if anyone has the Hollywood Collectibles Robocop. Do you have an art box? Because Geo opened his up. There's no art box.
There's no art box. Like I opened the top of it, so I was like, I'm going to get rid of this shipper because I don't keep the shippers. And I was like, well, styrofoam in here. Where's the fucking box? Where's the art box?
I know PCS do that now as well, though.
I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care. I mean, I'll just keep it in this, but it's annoying because, like, you know, I mean, it'll be fine now because I've got rid of most of my shippers, so it'll go in there and I'll know it's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just a bit surprised.
According to the address there, yeah. I've got the Hot Toy Robocop 2 on pre-order. Nice. And then this is your Amiga Red.
Okay, so I opened this up a couple of weeks ago. I haven't got a chance to share this yet. So I got in the Ultron, and I've got in this room at the minute. I've got the Wolfpack, which I've done. I've got the Mega Red, which I've done. I've got this OG Sideshow Lutz, which I haven't unboxed yet, and I've got the Robocop here. So yeah, that's what's in my room currently as we speak to get through. But yeah, I mean, I've forgotten just how great this fucking piece is. And just how big. Like the only downside is if you look, you can see how yellow some of the pipes have gone from the resin that is inside I'm quite lucky, and the reason why I'm lucky is because the actual base itself, like the parts, the canisters and all of the things, they're rusty. So they're like rusty and grimy. So the yellow piping and the yellow resin inside of the liquid actually adds to this. It doesn't, to understand, it's not a problem. It fits. So it's not really a drastic issue. But if it was that this was like a pristine chamber and it was all like glossy and there was no rust and like damage and shit, then it would look worse. But I think it's because it's discolored over time because of the resin that they've used. So
Alex, as for the Sabertooth closed hands, why not have replacement hands claws made? I myself can do this work, so you guys, does that mean we can't do this work? So you guys must know someone. I just don't. I don't know if it's worth it at the moment. You know, I mean, I could probably, someone like Ian could probably sculpt the other hands. I could obviously do that myself, but yeah, I'd have to get someone else to do it.
The real question is if it bothers you, because that's the reason I didn't buy it. When it first came up for pre-order, the Sideshow one didn't exist. And the only reason I didn't buy it was because I didn't like the claws and I didn't like the spike on the back of his thing. The rest of it I really liked.
I think as well, like a lot of people thought it was small because of the measurement of it. So I think it's like 56 centimeters tall, which is 22 inches. So people were like, "Oh, it's only small. Sabertooth should be like a lot of the HCG do not have art boxes.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Is that Marco? Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, Marco.
All right, there's his. What's that? Like his braces.
Yeah, because he has ones on the front and back, don't he? So they're the back ones. It just means that the suit, when you look at it when it's done, is like 3D. They're not attached to his body.
Is that flexible? That?
Yeah,
I think that's what I've got.
Yeah, that's flexible, that one.
Yeah, I think I've got that. Without the dial on it, I think one of them broke or something. I've literally got a length of that cable.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know why. I was trying to work out the other week where it was from. There's his tendrils. That's a nice face.
I really like that.
Nice face. Yeah,
I
it's
really
really
like
nice.
that head a lot. I'm not using that at the moment. I'm using the ponytail, but I really like that head too. I like them both. Yeah. So this actually is the AP as well. So this is an artist proof, which is awesome.
Yeah. There's a canister there. That's not like his. No, that's not the thing. Like Sideshow's thing, is it?
Nah,
But they got that thing behind him. Even
nah,
that's
this is
quite
nice.
nice as well.
Yeah, they're both nice. I'm using that one at the moment. That's the ponytail one.
Yeah.
They're the two fantastic portraits. They're really nice portraits for him. And then you can see, like, you know, what like I forgot was just how fucking big it is. Like, he's really big.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The one thing that I was so happy because when I got this in, like, I ordered this and then like it was like Sideshow released theirs, and I just saw like the teas, and I was like, oh no, I think I'm going to end up with 2 Omega Reds. I'm going to have to sell one of them. And as soon as I saw Sideshows, I was like, yeah, I don't need to do nothing. I'm just going to stay as I am. And then when this come in, I was even happier.
That's the funny thing, because so that happened. You got Omega Red and you got the Venomized Hulk, and then Sideshow announced both of them.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, but when as soon as I got this out, I was a bit like, you know what, I'm so happy that I've got this one in, because he's like massive, like he's really big. And Omega Red is nearly 7 foot tall. He needs to be a big villain. Can't have no crowd fucking 20-inch like thing going on. It's no good. Need a proper fucking size. And he's like really big. So he's like 26.5 inches tall. You know, as he is. And you know, his back leg is only like a few inches off the ground. It's like easier 22-inch figure, 21, 22 inches he is. So he's a big old fucking unit, do you know what I mean?
It's nice. It is a nice piece.
Very nice. Very
I
nice.
do, as I say, I mean, we spoke about this a couple of weeks ago, but I just remember when you got this the first time and you traded it, and I was just literally like, don't do it, you know.
Yeah,
and then I swear it was the Prime 1 Anti-Venom. I'm sure it was that.
I think that's the only trade I've ever done with Mike's. I think you're right.
Didn't you trade Moon Knight though as well? No.
No, I think Moon Knight was the one I actually got in. I think I sold it, but I can't remember.
Well, you had Moon Knight twice, didn't you?
Yeah, I've had it twice.
Yeah. There you go. Your new podiums as well.
Yeah. I've got. I can't remember. I think it's Mark. I think it's Mark. Is it Mark? Yes, Parton, is it? Maybe it's Parton. Anyway, somebody helped me out with this. I saw that they had they had all their Predator heads up on these. And I was like, where the fuck are they from? And he was like, he sent me the link. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. You get 2 of these things for like £35. Like, yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Are they,
fucking sturdy.
Yeah? For like 15 quid each.
Yeah.
Gotta send me a link, man. Gotta send me a link.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. But you can see look at the size of him there.
He's like world touching. He's literally like walking through the door. You're like, he's like Harry and Henderson's.
Exactly. But look at him next to Cable. Now, Cable's not a small character, not a small statue.
No.
You know, that's why I put him up there so you can see like because Cable's there. That is like you get an idea of what I'm talking about. Cable is 6'8" tall. And he's like, you know, 6'11", but you can see the size of him. Like he's big, man. The foot position of Omega Red is not far away from the foot position of Cable. I'm telling you, he's a fucking big old unit, man.
Nice.
I'm very happy.
This is your Doc Ock.
Yeah, so I got this in. I have to actually thank a few people here. So I have to thank Evan first off.
Matt signed it as well.
Yeah, signed. Yeah,
I didn't know it the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, Evan. You know, like it's me, Evan. I put on the chat the other week that I was looking.
Say, good luck saying his last name.
No, I don't know it.
It's like long, isn't it? Like.
But you know, I was on the chat talking about wanting this piece, and then he sent me like a link to the person selling it. So then I reached out to the person. I said to him, everyone was like, "Who is this?" And he sent me the screenshot. And I reached out to the person. I was like, "If you still got it?" And then we basically got into a discussion about it. And I purchased it. I bought it. So I have to thank Evan for it. And obviously, Tony. His name's Tony C. Baker, and he's Capital City Statues is what he's known for. And this obviously is the Wolfpack's Dr. Octopus, but this is painted by Matt Mrozek. So the Matt Models and Customs, the painter, who's probably like one of the best painters in the world. So getting this in was like a real fucking treat for me. I had to move quick and get it quick. So yeah. And obviously mad love to Ian at Display Box for helping me actually chip this. So it's a combined effort of me getting this in, a lot of help from a lot of friends. So God bless you all. I appreciate you.
Let's just put his name up here. There you go. So put his name on there. There you go. Do you want to say it?
Evan Schwittenberg. Ben Schwitzenberg. There you are. Schwitzenberg.
Yeah. Alex, what made you get rid of your Omega Red? I just didn't have space, mate. I didn't have space. Someone made me an offer. Unfortunately, I sold it. I got it really cheap. I got the I got 3 pieces without boxes, basically. And it was the Omega Red by, I don't know what the name, I don't even remember what the company was called, but it was by Franco Carlissimo, the one you got, Vibranium Jim. And I got the last level Weapon X, where he's running through the snow. And I got the Exo Resin X-Force Wolverine. And I think I paid £300 for the Wolverine X-Force. And sorry, I paid £300 for the Omega Red. I paid £300 for the last level Weapon X. And I went to the guy's house to collect it. And the guy literally said to me, "Oh, do you want the X-Force one as well?" And I'm like, "Mate, that base is so big. It's like a paving slab." I'm like, "No, I don't want it, mate." And he goes, "Oh, $250, you can have it." I was like, I literally just wrapped up, like he had all the pieces on display, and he came in with this like industrial roll of bubble wrap, and me and my nephew like wrapped them up. And I'm like, "Mate, I've just wrapped up 2 statues. I've just put them in boxes. I've got to put these in the back of the car, and I'm not even confident these are going to not break." And then he's like, "All right, give me £200." I'm like, "No, mate, I don't need another Wolverine. I really just don't need one. And this piece is massive, so big." And then the guy said to me, "Look, I got to drive down to London. I've sold it to this guy. Agreed to buy it. Got to drive down. He's going to buy it for £350 or whatever it was. I've got to drive down to London. I've got to park in London. I've got to pay to a day, like to insure my mum's car. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I've got to do that." He goes, "Literally, after all is said and done, I'm going to get like £150. If you offer me any more than £150, you can take it." And I was like, "Well, so if I offer you like £151, you take it?" He goes, "Yes, I'll take it." I go, "All right." So I took it for £151, and then I got them all home, and I was like, actually, they're not bad pieces, but the Exo Resin one was just too big, overscaled.
Yeah, it's 3.5 though, because they used to do one 3.5. That's why.
Yeah, so I sold that for like
£600. Following the last level shit, weren't they, for a while? When that was like some fucking good idea, which it never was.
But the funny thing though is this X-Force, sorry, the Weapon X one, sorry, Weapon X last level one, it doesn't seem like it's like huge. It doesn't seem like it's
Wolverine
really big.
is not big, so it is.
Yeah, well, yeah. But anyway, so with the Omega Red, I just didn't have space for it. And I had it in the box. It was all wrapped up, and I just didn't have space to put it. I got it out, and someone then said they were looking for it, so I sold it to him. Unfortunately, it arrived broken, and I offered to go get it repaired and whatever else. The guy was like, "Oh, don't worry about it." I was like, mate, and I offered to give him money back, everything. But it was just basically no space, and I'm just not a big enough Omega Red fan. The main reason I got it was basically because I wanted that last level Wolverine, and I got it because I was going to drive it all the way there to get it. So I thought I might as well just get the other one as well, and that was the reason why I did it. So yeah, I weren't in love with it that much.
Come on, let's get through this picture, man.
And it was custom paint as well, like really nice custom paint as well. Evan is a very nice guy in person. He likes to troll online, but he's very respectful when it comes. Yeah, no, he is really nice.
He's lovely.
He is really nice.
We're big fans of Evan.
No, I spent a lot of time with him last year in Statue Con. There you go. I didn't even notice I was on there first. That's the lizard on the base.
Yeah. So this is the lizard coming out of the back of it. So you got like the lizard coming through the crate.
As well, like it, isn't it? It's like fucking Pennywise.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? Coming out of there, and then you've got like the brickworks and the cement and shit. Like you can see, what a good job like Matt's done in regards to this. That's the drain. You could either put it sort of on him, so it's just his nails are coming through it. So if you bring the drain further forward and it's off at the back, his nails like come out. But I like just resting it just on top of his hand, like he's lifting it out. But it's really cool. You can see there's a little water effect and everything there. It's really well done.
Yeah, it's nice, man. There you go.
And there's the body there. So that's the sculpt. There's the Eric Sosa sculpt. And I like the thing that I sort of say about this is that it reminds me of like an old school 1800s strongman. You know, like the guy
two fucking cannonballs on the end.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That is exactly how it looks like to me. The build of this guy is exactly like the old 1800s strongman that you saw at the circus or the fair. And he has got massive shoulders, massive arms, triceps, forearms, well-developed chest and back and legs. But he's got a gut. But it's one of them muscular guts. Do you know one that's solid? That you couldn't it's not soft or squidgy or nothing. It's like fucking solid.
Like a fucking TRT gut.
Exactly. Exactly that. And that's exactly what it is. If you zoom in to the back of that, this is a quite interesting part, which I never fucking understood what was coming my way.
On there. Jesus
but you
Christ.
can see that they're bolted in and they basically have threads on the inside of them, inside there to hold his arms. Because his arms are solid, like fucking metal pipes. I don't know what you call them in the US, but over here it's like the stuff we get underneath our taps, like flexi hose pipes that go like from your sink to like a water filter, or you know what I mean, to your sort of fucking taps. It's like it's one of those. That's what they look like, and they basically screw in, and you get this nice cool bust as well. So if you want to display one of the heads, you get 3 portraits with this piece.
Oh yeah,
and they're all fucking exceptional. Like all of them are. Each one of these portraits is the best Octopus portrait.
That's well Elton John, that one, isn't it?
It looks just like the actual Marvel Masterpieces card. So you got 2 blue lenses and then 1 yellow. So that's the yellow frames where he's sort of like you're sort of grimacing more, like, but no teeth are on show. It's just really fucking cool.
Oh, yeah. I like that one. I like the 2 blue ones better.
Yeah, I like the yellow as well. I think they're all really, really good. There's none of them that are bad, I have to be honest. Even the worst portrait there is better than any Dr. Octopus portrait of any statue ever made.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then you've got like the cigar there, which I actually managed to get into his hand, which is what I wanted to do from the beginning. It's designed so that the hands, the metal hands, can hold it, just like the comic book. But I don't like it like that. I'm not interested in that. If you look at his hand in like the statue hand, he's got quite it's like this hand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's like a cigar should be in between those fingers. So I managed to get that in there, and that's where I've put it.
Rat.
Yeah. Sits on like just next to the storm drain.
Oh,
Very
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, it's massive.
Yeah, exactly. They are massive. And like I've said, and I said on the video of the unboxing itself, this is, you can see the threads. Somebody put on the comments when I did the post was like, such a shame that they're not posable. Like, where the fuck are you heard that? This is exactly what they are. They are posable. So it's like, you know what I mean? Some people, some of the shit they say just makes me laugh. So that's the, that's the pipe. And then you've got the two different types of hands. So you've got the more sort of modern and movie-based like hands. And these are all solid steel, by the way. They're steel. They're fucking solid. And they're well heavy. Yeah. And then you've got the sort of, so that one. And they're cool.
Really classic ones.
And then you've got the classics, which is what I've gone with because I think the depiction is classic. So I want the, it's got a Spider-Man helmet as well that he holds.
Mask, not a helmet.
Yeah, same fucking thing. Mask, fine.
Oh, that's where their fingers go in.
That's right. You go in and one like clasps it like that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I got the cigar. But you see what I'm saying? How the fingers are posed. It looks like that's how it should go on there.
Yeah.
So that's
You've
what
been
I
looking
wanted
for this one for a while, haven't you? You've been talking about this
I have,
for a while.
You know, but then, you know, the great thing about being in the position is you stay patient and focused. When things come, you can move, and you need to be able to do it. I mean, this cost me just over £1,000 to get in, but it's probably the best quarter scale statue I have. Yeah. And I have to say that I think Eric Sosa has done an exceptional job with this sculpt. Like I can't stress that enough. Not just on like the base and the fucking and the you know everything else. He's done an exceptional job in terms of like how it's been sculpted and done. It is really, really special. But I think that, you know, Matt really has done an unreal, because there's not a lot of texture on the actual suit.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So like in terms of like, he doesn't have that sort of like textured green bit and then smooth yellow parts, so that you've got that sort of contrast between the two to work with. So because the way he's sort of done the paint, I don't know how he's done it, but he's made it look like the boots and the gloves, the neck part and the belt are all thicker material than the green. I don't know how he's done that. I don't know how he's done that, because it's all smooth.
Yeah,
they're all smooth. I've got the statue in front of me. I'm looking at it, and none of them have any difference in texture. Just how he's painted them to make it look like they do. So, you know, and I think when you look at them portraits, I don't think they're touchable in any way. If I gave Sideshow 100 attempts at this, they'd never beat this statue, never in a million years.
Yeah.
And as my boys looking at it,
checking out,
especially my youngest who's in front there, Teddy, he's like a big Spider-Man fan, so he really likes this. You know, the thing is he watches that Spider-Man Amazing Friends where they fucking changed the sex for a woman, and I told him from the beginning, I said, she's not, Dr. Octopus ain't a fucking girl.
And then I'm not watching that at all. I'm not going to let my son watch that one at all.
So he's like, you know, I said, this is the proper one. And I've shown him like all the proper stuff, so he knows. But he's just like, you know what I mean? So he's well like happy with it.
1 second. Let's just change my. There you go, changing that. So just a quick word from our other sponsor. So it's displaybox.co.uk. And as you can see behind me, I've got the Modular Space cases. These are actually all for 1/6 scale. So these are the 98s, the 698s, the 6/110, and the 6/165. And I actually use them for all different size statues. Obviously, the alien I got up there is like a 3rd scale statue. These are 1/4 scale statues. These are probably 5th scale. And then these are like 6 scale statues. So I got all different scales going on with these ones behind. I think these are actually probably best bang for the buck. The sixth line, and I definitely would check out. On the other side, you saw earlier on, I've got the customs, which are wall to wall, floor to ceiling. Ian at Display Box did help me design those, help me get those in here, help me get best use of my space, and did a fantastic job. So if you are looking to get your cases, definitely check out Display Box. And the best thing about them as well is one of the biggest critique about modular space is the lead time. Display Box literally have stuff sitting on the shelf waiting for you, so they can literally deliver it within 48 hours, and you can have it with you. They do deliver to other places. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. They are the European official distributor, but they can do other places if needed. Obviously, there are shipping costs and things to be considered, but if you are in a rush to get your stuff, they'll get it out quickly. And let's say, need any help designing or anything like that, Ian is absolutely fantastic. So probably the best quarter scale statue you own is a big statement, Geo.
Yeah, but I mean it in terms of is there a better, could you get a better Dr. Octopus? Could they do anything more with it? I don't think they can. I can't see where this can be improved anywhere. I just don't see. I don't see where it is. I've got metal fucking hose, proper fucking arms going into the back of this. That literally, if this statue was alive, them arms can hold it. They can pick it up and walk it around the fucking room, no problem. You know what I mean?
Well,
I've got three really good portraits, all capture the character perfectly. I've got probably the best painted statue I think I've seen in person. I think the base is as close to flawless as you could get. It's got, it depicts like the sort of New York street, and then you've got the rat on the fucking outside, and then you've got that lovely Easter egg of the lizard in there coming out of the drain, clear resin all over the place. I think it's as good as anything. I can't think of anything in here that can beat it. If you have an idea,
you've got a lizard in your collection, you don't need a lizard now.
Oh, I don't need a lizard now. I'm good. I don't have one anyway. I cancelled that, but I cancelled mine. Yeah, I cancelled it. I just said I wanted to just go with the Battle Beast and the Morgue. I think it's Battle Beast and Morgue. I think the
Biollante.
No, I think I'm not doing that either.
Oh shit! Really?
I'm trying to trim a little bit. I'm trying to be careful with certain lines. I'm trying to sort of cull it a little bit. But this is, like I say, if you can name me a better quarter scale statue I have in my collection, I'd like to hear it.
I'd have to see this in person. It's hard. I mean, it looks great from the pictures and the videos you sent me, but I need to see it in person.
Everything needs to be seen in person, but I've seen it in person.
Of course.
And I'm telling you, if I gave Sideshow 100 attempts, they wouldn't beat this statue.
Very awesome piece, Joe. I went with the Exo Doc to fit my collection best. Congrats, brother.
I know that one. The Exo one is sort of charging forward a bit. Yeah, I know that one. He's got really big fat arms in it. Like there's in the Octopus arms are really chunky. They're really big, fat. I think that's that one.
You've got your Biollante.
Yeah, so this is a Defo-Real one. I actually won this at auction. This usually sells for pretty expensive, so I actually got this for relatively cheap. So I was quite happy about. This is pretty cool.
Evan's a big fan of this one.
Yeah, this is awesome.
This was the was it Evan that said that, where it was the one that excited him because it was the first time it wasn't clearly a man in a suit.
Or what, Biollante?
Well, like most of the time, it's like a man in a zip-up suit running around and.
Yeah, I think this is on a rig. Actually, I think there is a man in a suit, but I think it's on a rig. very cool anyway.
Oh shit, it's big, isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah, it's really big. Yeah. But
Yeah.
this is that's the 1989 Godzilla, and that's obviously the 1989 Biollante. This is where they fight. So that Godzilla is for that Biollante. You see this? That's the movie.
Yeah.
So he's pretty cool. It's very big.
Like,
It's sort of like the story is
I
that
guess your
Biollante
table is getting quite full up then. Your D4Reals are filling up that table now.
Yeah, one of that Biollante sitting on my PlayStation now. Table's fucking full. But the Biollante's like a splice, isn't it, between this doctor's daughter who died's DNA mixed with Godzilla cell DNA. And it creates like this beautiful rose where her consciousness is in it. And then it basically turns evil and starts fighting with Godzilla. And then when he destroys it, he comes back as this fucking like almost crocodilian Godzilla plant-like thing that he has to fight. That's the story.
Jesus. We've already spoken about this. Yeah. So Cat Dad has one for sale if you want it. Sorry, Michael.
That's so fucking oh god.
Yeah. I might just try and paint some of it, but I just like I don't know if I can.
I don't think you can make that paint look any worse.
Sounds like a challenge. No, look at that. Look at this. Look at that. You ready?
Yeah. Oh dear.
I better fucking Play-Doh. God.
Challenge accepted.
It's well dated. It's well dated as. Yeah. I downloaded this as well, actually, which I'm quite looking forward to watching, which is the Alien Covenant and Prometheus edited together into one film. It's like a fan film, like a fan edit called Alien Paradise. So yeah, I've got that. It's really hard. It was quite hard to find actually. In the end, I found the 1080 version, so I'm quite looking forward to that.
Any good?
Yeah, I'm quite because I'm not really. I'm not a big fan of Covenant at all. I know you don't mind it, but I'm not a fan of it. I think they dropped the ball quite a lot on that.
Oh, it definitely felt like a catch up with all what they were going for originally.
Yeah, I mean, so what it does is it edits Prometheus and Covenant, cuts a load of shit out, but it also adds in all of the extra stuff that they like put on all the social media and things. So like they have it on social media and they expect you to watch it. So there's a whole part with like Wayland doing like a TED talk, and there's all the bits about the preludes and stuff like that. So, I'm looking forward to watching it anyway. Looking forward to it.
Let me know if it's any good. I'm interested.
Yeah, Josh is the one. He's the one. It's probably his first one, Cat Dad. It must be MaddX's first piece, I'm sure. This also to let you know, head over to our Facebook group, and on Instagram we're giving away the last two pieces for the giveaway. So these are Dragon Ball Z pieces. All you have to do is tag a friend, and basically if they're not in the RaddTitan group, just add them, like invite them to join. The only thing is you will need to pay the shipping. Depends on where you are, is going to be $60 to $100. It's all going to be through Hexapus. And it's quarter scale Dragon Ball Z statue. We're going to be you'll see the statues before you pay, obviously. This then J and D are doing the 1980. No, not the 1989. Sorry, the Batman Returns Batman. So that's a tease for that.
92, isn't it?
Yeah, 92, I think. Yeah, and then also they're just showing their Bane. So this is the 1/3 scale.
I was just throw him out as a perfectly good airplane.
It looks good. Looks really good. You can see also his finger. Do you know that dodgy finger?
Yeah, he's lost all the nerves and he's like severed all the nerves. I was Superman.
Looks cool. Yeah, it looks really cool. These are then the
very underrated performance. That's probably the most criminally underrated acting performance. That big fucking thing on his face is very hard to act with that, but he did really well.
These are then the Jim My Palace One Piece premium line, a premium version. So,
Good song.
Zorro. That's then the Echo version. And then you got Usopp as well. So the premium version there. And then this is the line there. Very well, very like reasonably priced as well. And some of these actually genuinely sold out. So yeah, these sell really well. This then is Batman Who Laughs art mask. This is from Pure Arts. So yeah, we did mention this one the other week actually, but it does look really cool.
Very cool, to be fair.
So get through that one. We've already mentioned that. Darth Maul fine art bust by PCS. Quite expensive. It's about $1,500. And yeah, so that comes out. A couple of days goes off a pre-order already. So you can see all the fights and stuff going on here on the back. And see then the face. The side, you've got him jumping, fighting Ahsoka. And then him fighting Qui-Gon Jinn. And there's a speeder there as well. So this is 14.5 inches tall, 11 wide, 10.5 deep. So it's quite displayable. What story going on?
Not massive at all, no.
No, I prefer this over some of the Marvel ones, to be honest.
I really think the Darth Vader's the best one. Fucking amazing, the
Yeah.
Darth Vader one.
Didn't deliver very well though. Got a lot of breakages. Yeah, a lot of breakages.
Don't need to hear this. I've got fucking Tiamat on its way to me, man.
Then you got the Shredder 1/3. This is the paint variant, edition size of 200, and this is a comic variant. So that's just basically a variant of the one that came out before.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Switch up the katana.
I don't really like the delayed variant things.
No, I'm not a fan of it either.
So one thing that we talk about other companies and things. The one thing I really like about you can never accuse XM. They never did this shit. They never did this shit.
They did do it once.
They didn't.
They did technically. They did the Nemesis Prime.
What did they do with the Nemesis Prime?
So they did the Optimus Prime, and then several years later they did the Nemesis Prime. But what they did do was, even though statue prices were going up, they sold it for the same price.
Is it the same fucking statue?
It's the same. It is the same statue. Yeah, it's Optimus Prime, but Nemesis Prime is black. Yeah,
So it's different color.
The same body sculpt. Yeah.
So it's the same statue.
Same body sculpt. Yeah, it's different switch outs. Yeah. So it
different
doesn't have all the switch outs. It doesn't have the switch outs that Optimus Prime have.
Did it have any different ones that Optimus Prime didn't have?
I don't think it did. I don't think.
What would they do? Were they drunk at that one time when they done that? Because they've never done that. Whenever they've done a variant of anything, or it's always at the same time. They've never reduced, put one out later and later like that.
Well, it was like 2 years later. Yeah, it was like 2 years later.
Is that the only time they ever did that?
Nemesis had a different base.
No, all right. So it's not the same.
No, it's still the same body sculpt and stuff.
Yeah, I understand, but it's not like just a different color. It's a variant where they've actually got a brand new sculpt on there.
On the base, yeah.
I'm going to check that out and see that anyway. I'm going to check. Don't trust you.
Fuck you.
They don't fucking do things like that. There would have to be severe changes that they would do even to entertain that. They don't just change the color and fucking release something like years later. They don't do that.
No, well, it's saying it's different base, but it's still the same body. This ends the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Find this really busy, really busy. £1,500. So this is like $1,700-$1,800. Really expensive.
Who's this by?
Really expensive. That's by Prime One. It's kind of based on the.
There's a lot going on in it.
It's really busy. It's based on the story that the movie that just came out and flopped is based on.
Yeah, he's not had a good run at that gun. Useless cunt. All of his films are fucking shit.
Sideshow are doing a Mewtwo from Pokemon,
Nice.
and they're also doing a Gengar. Is that his name?
Oh, I do.
Mr. Freeze up for pre-order as well. You don't like his little T-Rex arms, do you?
Really don't. I really don't, man.
I think the sculpt is really
I can't
nice,
get
though.
behind. I love the head. I love the suit. I just can't get behind the skinny arms and legs. Looks like a beetle. Just don't like it at all.
But he's not
I
juiced up,
might
is
like
he?
just
He's
like
not a
that.
juiced up
Just
guy.
like I love the base, love the suit and the portrait and everything. I just, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Isn't he a skinny old man? He's like a skinny
I
old
don't
scientist, isn't he?
fucking know, man. Listen, I don't.
He's a skinny
Like,
old scientist,
my
man.
experience. Listen, my experience as Doctor Freeze is fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger first and foremost, and then
God.
in the game of Batman Arkham, where he's
Oh,
chasing you like the fucking Terminator, and he weren't no skinny
my
armed
God.
fucking geek then when he's chasing me around in the game. Trust me.
That's horrible, that bit.
I have to turn the music off.
Horrible.
Too stressful. I can't deal with the music.
Yeah.
You've
Wasn't
got to
Mr.
like
Freeze a
make him
bodybuilder in the
malfunction,
comics?
haven't you, in so many different ways. Like freeze him, water him, like fucking do
Wasn't
all
Mr.
this
Freeze a bodybuilder?
electrical him.
Mr. Freeze was. He wasn't a
Huh?
bodybuilder in the comics. Wasn't
I
Mr.
don't know.
Freeze a bodybuilder
I
in
don't
the
know
comics?
if he's meant to be skinny like that, but I know that their first adaptation of him, he's not that
That base
slim.
looks nice as well. Look at
Face is really nice, and the suit's really nice.
that.
The portrait's really nice, and armor's really nice. But
That's his
skinny
first
fucking
appearance.
arms and legs is not so nice.
373. You got Tiamat coming, Geo. That's like a meter in depth, 80 centimeters wide, isn't it? Where the fuck are you going to put that?
It's like fucking 37 inches or some shit. It's not fucking good. I don't know.
Well, he's saying a
I don't know
meter in
about that.
depth, 80 centimeters wide, and it's 3 massive boxes. This one now came out of nowhere as well. This is the Snape premium format figure by Sideshow. I didn't even know that came out.
No, me either.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. Obviously, the problem now, we are like, what we should have spoken about. Actually, we'll talk about it next week. Fuck's sake. The Sideshow Luke Skywalker.
Right?
Getting a lot of shit in it. It's getting a lot of shit.
Why is it all broken?
No, the face looks dreadful. Face looks dreadful.
Does that look like him?
I mean, the problem is I saw the Luke Skywalker like in Statue Con last year, and the prototype looked good enough. Because this is what I was just about to say about this, was like, I think the problem as well is you have to be realistic with the price point you're paying. And, this is like a $700 piece. You're not going to get, the $2,000 J&D thing, so it's a really tough market now where people have that really high expectation. People are really like, well, J&D can do it, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, but J&D costs you this much more. I know also Blitzway do some nice likenesses as well, but they're expensive as well. They're not cheap. So I think you have to be realistic for the price point you're paying, to be honest with you. So I do think that could do some improvement, but you can see it's him. These are then Canal. He put out his images of Killer Croc. So this to show you the sculpt. Looks great.
Yeah, beautiful. It's a shame there's no crocodile head. I think they missed a massive thing there by not doing an exclusive of a crocodile head.
Gotham Sewer, beware of the crocodile. They're doing it on all of them now. They're doing the on all their new DC pieces. They've got the first appearances numbers.
I think fucking people, someone like William Kitts is going to be delighted.
Yeah,
because he'll end up making
if you can take the head off.
I imagine you will be able to, because all pieces now come like that.
Yeah.
So that's what's going to happen. He'll make one. If it's good, I might.
Red. And then this is what it was originally meant to be. So it was meant to be paired with the tripping over Wolverine and the Sabertooth you had.
Yeah.
I still don't think that Wolverine's dreadful.
It is horrible. A horrible Wolverine.
It's just such a strange
I
decision.
don't rate that Omega Red either, really. I like this. I just, the best one there is a Sabertooth. I really like the portraits. I like both portraits, especially that one. That's a cool. I mean, it's a little bit hulky, it's a little bit pit-like, but, I can dig it. My only problem is I don't like the fact the fucking thing's all over the floor.
Yeah.
I don't like his things all over the floor.
Yeah. Position of tendrils is a bit weird. Well,
It's
about to
not
kind of
weird.
whip out?
It's shit. It's a space thing. What they've done there, they've done it to conserve space. And what's happened is it's weird. It's like, what is he doing there? It's like he's trying to lasso. What is he? He's trying to like make a loop to wrap over someone's head. I don't know what's happening there. Both of them are like that. They're laying on the ground. Don't understand what he's doing. So,
apparently, Tiamat is 92.5 centimeters deep. That is almost Legendary Beast Hulk height in depth. Legendary Beast Hulk.
You cheer somebody up, don't you? You cunt.
Do you guys see the concept art Sideshow had for the Omega Red? It looked much better. No. Have you got it? Send it to me on
We'll go
Facebook.
There's Capital City statues. That's the guy who hooked me up with the Dr. Octopus.
Yeah,
that's Tony right there.
Man.
They're very good. But shall I show you where it's going? Very well.
Nice.
The king is here. He's having a cigar and he's smiling at me.
So do you think it would be better if the tendrils were posable?
No, I think it would be better if he wasn't so heavily crouched and the tendrils weren't wrapped sort of laying on the floor. I would like to see some type of action. I also don't like the thing he's holding. Why has he got that? What's it for? What's the point?
I don't know. Someone did say in the comments before, like it was obvious a couple of weeks ago, there's some cardinium something thing, like a booster thing or something.
Doesn't it like control him or something? And he's like getting it.
Why is there a picture of Wolverine there?
Is that there? Is that really there?
That was in Canal's photo dump, yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
He's got his numbers on there. I don't know if that's his first appearance, maybe 92.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, could be.
I really feel, I have to be honest, I think that the amount of time waited for an Omega Red and a Dr. Octopus, I think Sideshow have been quite disappointed with both of them.
Yeah.
I think they're both disappointing. I mean, looking at that head on like that, like what's his things doing? They're on the floor. What's he doing with it?
This is the concept.
Yeah, see, now the concept art of that is better.
They're in the ground and they're all kind of going around in the ground. And then it comes out the ground. So they're all threading through.
Yeah, so why is he not doing that now? Why is he more crouched than that? That's standing up. Why is he crouched down and leaning forward? And he's got some shit in one of its hands. And the other one is like not even up like that, filling that negative space. That's a much better concept art than it is what they delivered.
Doesn't he do that in
game
Marvel vs. Capcom? Yeah.
The game, yeah, where he puts it around the ground and it comes out and hits people. But that isn't what's happening there.
Just him. Yeah, no.
That's not what's happening
that's
there.
Always the problem with, a lot of this stuff. I mean, with a lot of the concepts from Richard as well, they're like some of them are really, really good and better. Some of them are not. It's just, there's some win, some you lose.
Sabertooth's the best one there by a mile.
This is then the Naruto piece. Kisame.
I've got about another minute and then I'm getting out of here. It's getting late.
Oh, man.
We're on 2
It
hours
was like
now.
the shark on that.
Yeah, I love all that kind of weird, translucent, fucking cool shit.
I remember we reviewed one of their pieces like a long time ago. It was called like Killer Bee or something. It's the big fucking weird octopus fucking donkey or something.
That was so strange.
Keys Soma. It's the carbondinium synthesizer. It would allow him to survive without needing to drain life. I love you, Geo. Seems totally out of character for you buying something so big.
It's not. It's more for my. It's more for my son. I don't know if we're going to be able to get into his room, but we'll see what goes on. Oh, let's do these. I like these. So these are cool. I think we should share these. These are like the William kits. I think Lewis is painting these. Villamar's painting these, and these are like switch out heads to go with the Venom premium format.
That's really nice on Mast head.
I like that with the thing over the shoulder, like the movie where it talks to him and shit. I think that's a really cool.
I watched that third movie, man. It's so bad.
I have to watch it. I still haven't.
It's so bad. It's nice as well.
Well, this one's been changed because the teeth are a little too square. So it's going to be a little bit spikier teeth. The McFarlane sort of portrait, I think. Is it McFarlane? I think that's it. But they're going to be slightly more spiky.
God, Dad, Alex, you're fired from my marketing team. Naruto pieces of boring. Pickstar is 107 IP. Is Pickstar the one though that's doing shit on the customer service? Was that Pickstar recently? I might be wrong. Killer Bee, yep, that's the one. I did say Killer Bee.
You did, yeah.
Fucking talking like you're correcting me. You got a transformation head there.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite one. Yeah, that's the one I like. That's my favorite one. I don't dislike that without the thing, but I do find the horse straight teeth a little bit off-putting. I think a little bit of sharpness in them teeth. I think that's all it needs.
Yeah, I didn't see it. You kind of said it really. When you've said it, I'm like, yeah, yes. I think
that one's pretty good, but I would buy it.
That one needs those teeth, doesn't it?
Well, I think that's what they're doing, pretty much.
Oh, good. Yeah. No, I think that's the best one with the extra head like that. Yeah.
I don't like the green shit on its tongue, though. What we could do about that?
Yeah, I mean, I do know something really funny about. Finish up on this one. With the ATF Venom bust, right? The life-size Venom bust I have. The green, it's got the green shit coming down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the reasons I set it up, and I remember when I took it out the first time, there was a couple of like bits of breakage on some of the drawer. So I was like, fuck, I'm never going to sell it now. And I'm not going to sell it anyway, but I'm never going to be able to sell it with the damage. It's not worth selling anymore. So when I unboxed it, I literally like threw away the art box, and I threw away the foam. Actually, I threw away all the foam. And I then realized that there was all these like bits, like little dribble bits that click on. So they literally clicked on all the bits that I thought were broken. They weren't broken at all.
And now you don't have any in the box?
Nah, don't have any in the box at all. And this piece, I can never sell it because if I was ever sell it, it would be like someone would have to come and collect it because it weighs like 40 something kilos. It's well heavy. It's like the heaviest thing I've ever lifted, and it's heavier than the Hulk. It's heavier than Legendary Beast Hulk easily. It's well unnecessarily heavy.
I think my Predator, my Infinity Studios Predator, is like 34 kilos. It's unnecessary. It's just unnecessary how heavy it is.
When I put it up there, I fucking nearly prolapsed. I swear to God, fucking arsehole nearly fucking poked right out. He's also doing one without the green saliva. What was added to this piece? Custom heads. Yeah, it's custom heads for the sideshow.
Yeah, they're all custom heads, yeah. They're doing about 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
They're nice.
He's
I really like that
he's
one.
got a lot of good, nice heads, actually. Oh, look at the background. See what's in the background. Oh, look. Oh, look.
That's not the same. That's not
Oh,
mine.
is it not?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Fuck off then.
It is a Dr. Octopus. It ain't mine.
No. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that Mysterio is nice as well.
Yeah, that's a kit, in it. You have to paint it.
Yeah. Oh, that's another one. That's a different one as well.
Yeah, you just showed it a minute ago on its own. The head was like that one.
Oh, yeah.
That's it there.
I prefer that one to the other one.
Yeah, I think so too. There's
that
like one that's all the bottom jaw like that.
Don't like that.
That's all right.
Don't like that one.
None of them are bad. None of them are bad heads, to be honest. None of them.
That one's much better. Yeah, I like that.
I, for me personally, it would be the one with no teeth, no tongue, and the one with the head coming out the side. They're the two that I'm probably going to buy it. They're the two I'll get.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. I actually think like all the extra heads and stuff like that. That kind of there was a big market for that, like for one point, and then it seems to have died down a little bit, hasn't it? You still get the odd one here and there, but not as much.
I think it's needed. I think if you can get the right color match and stuff, and they're quite particular about doing it. They want like the proper statue. They will actually say in their group, they'll be like, "Does anybody have this statue to send?" And so that we can get the paint match exactly right and get the thing fitting exactly. Like they don't fuck about.
There was a talk though, the Sideshow were going to go after the people doing the custom heads.
Yeah, I'm sure
that is the most retarded thing ever, because it's like, but the person has to have your statue.
Yeah, but more importantly, people will like buy your statue just to get because they can get the head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what's going to happen. People will like buy the custom head, and then they'll be like, "Now I need to find the Venom," and they'll go get it because they want one with the fucking Venom coming out the side and talking. They'll be like, "Yeah, I want that. That's the Venom I want."
There was something the other day where someone said that it was the head that he put up, or he said he was going to work on, and the guy was like, "I'm going to go get the statue now. I know you're working on that." I can't remember what it was, but I did see it in a comment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's selling their premium formats because they'll have them. They'll have them for sale. I don't know if it's sold out Venom or not, but you know what I mean? It doesn't hurt their sales. It helps them.
No.
If anything.
Sideshow, Venom. Oh, fuck off, Venomized Hulk. I didn't say that. Sideshow, Venom. Why has it gone to that bullshit green one? Join waitlist. It's waitlisted.
That don't mean it's sold out yet.
No. Also, just before we go,
my
as well,
waitlist converted on 2 pieces that I was doing.
Yeah.
So the man that my thingy converted and where it was you want it. There was the Mid for Spader one, the more recent one, the exclusive.
Yeah, my succubus actually converted. And then I've
just bought Dr. Octopus. I'm not interested in any statue of them.
Well, the succubus converted, and then I looked at it and it's like 30 inches. I'm like, yeah, I don't have space for that bitch. That's a big bitch. So just want to say also a huge thanks to our members. So Spider Rogue, Chris Harris, Craig, and Collectibles. Huge thank you to you guys, and thanks for the support.
God bless you guys, and we're going to have to cut it now because it's been a nice 2-hour fucking conversation. But we'll get on to next week, and hopefully we'll have some information from Ant regarding the Ghost Rider and what the situation is, so we can get an update and a timeline. I know that you all waiting to find out what's going on, so that you can if you can put your mind at ease, we're going to try. Anyway, God bless. Take care.
All right, take care, everyone. Till next time.